What's up, guys? Bryce Nickerson here, coming at you guys with a brand new video. Today's video is the first episode of a new series that I'm starting on my channel called Today in Baseball History. The series is basically what it is. I go over things that happen as of today in baseball history, whatever the day is, and significant events that happened that day in baseball history. I'm starting this series on my channel. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to go over some stories that happened at that day in baseball history. And I'll do it every now and then if there's some big events that I want to talk about. And, you baseball fans, I hope you guys enjoy this series. And I hope you guys enjoy today's Baseball in History, August 22nd. So let's jump right into the first event. All right, so the first event that I want to talk about happened in 1965 when Hall of Famer Juan Marshall, a pitcher for the Giants. If you guys haven't heard about this is actually a pretty insane story that happened in 1965. So basically, the catcher for the Dodgers at the time, this was a huge pennant race game, and so the catcher for the Dodgers at the time was throwing the return throws back to the pitcher too close to Juan Marshall's head when he was batting. The pitcher for the Dodgers at the time was actually Hall of Famer Sandy Koufax as well, and Juan Marshall thought the return throws were being thrown too close to his head. So he took offense to that, and he took things to an extreme when he actually went for the catcher with a baseball bat. He was trying to strike the catcher with a baseball bat, which is crazy, and he succeeded as he hit the catcher, John Roseboro, with the baseball bat. He had, in this 14-minute brawl, he had to have stitches, I believe. He was really messed up. It was a really messed up event as well, crazy event. You never see or hear of this ever happening in current baseball because nobody ever goes at people with a baseball bat. This only happened once in Major League history, and it's just because it's dangerous. It's crazy that this happened even, especially with two Hall of Fame pitchers on both sides of the baseball diamond. A crazy event and one of the ugliest moments in baseball history. And the fight ended when Willie Mays crossed the lines to usher a bleeding Roseboro to the Dodgers dugout. And yeah, this is August 22nd. This fight happened in this 14-minute brawl. And yeah, this is a huge event that happened. And we're going to go on to the next event now. All right, so in 1982, the Chicago Cubs retired Ernie Banks, the legendary Hall of Fame shortstop of the Chicago Cubs. He played for the Chicago Cubs for 19 seasons. They retired his number 14 number. He retired in 1971, and he was the first player in the 106-year history of the Chicago Cubs to have his number retired. So that's very cool. And yeah, there's that. All right, so this next story is actually super cool. I did not know about this before making this video, and I think the story is just super cool. I had no idea this even happened. In 1982, with 2 outs and 2 strikes, in the 12th inning, Glenn Brummer steals home, a straight steal of home, giving the Cardinals a overtime walk-off 5-4 victory over the Giants at Busch Stadium. And so this guy was a reserve catcher for the St. Louis Cardinals at the time, and he finished his major league career with just 4 stolen bases. I think he had 5 years in his major league career, and he had 4 stolen bases, this being one of them. That's crazy. It was a straight steal of home, too. Absolutely crazy that he stole home to give him a 12th inning walk-off win. That was all him, a straight steal of home. That is so cool, actually. I love that story. And yeah, that happened in 1982. Moving on to 1984, this is Dwight Gooden's legendary rookie season. In this date, 1984, he struck out Gary Templeton in the 8th inning of the Mets' 5-2 victory at Jack Murphy Stadium to become the 11th pitcher to strike out 200 batters in his rookie season. The 19-year-old freshman becomes only the 3rd teenager to accomplish the feat, joining Bob Feller and Gary Nolan. So Dwight Gooden's 1984 rookie season was phenomenal, and as of this day, he became the 11th pitcher to strike out 200 batters. And it's crazy because that year he won the Rookie of the Year and he struck out 276 batters and had a record of 17-9. He was even better the next year when he had a record of 24-4 and struck out 268. But a record of 24-4 with a 1.53 ERA. He was legendary in his early career, and he was only 20. But his rookie season, one of the best rookie seasons for a pitcher ever. Now for the biggest event to happen in baseball history as of August 22nd. On a 96-mile-per-hour fastball, Rickey Henderson swings and misses, making Nolan Ryan the first and only major league pitcher to strike out 5,000 batters. The Ryan Express strikes out 13 and gives up 5 hits, but loses the game to Oakland 2-0. So Nolan Ryan, Hall of Fame pitcher, one of the best pitchers to ever play the game, if not the best pitcher to ever play the game. He's the only pitcher with 5,000 strikeouts, and Randy Johnson at 4,875 comes second. And Nolan Ryan, this is absolutely crazy. He has 5,714 career strikeouts. Absolutely crazy in my mind, because Randy Johnson, who comes at second, has 4,800, and Nolan Ryan has 5,700. Crazy, absolutely crazy. He was one of the best ever to pitch, and obviously the strikeout king. So yeah, in this day in baseball history, he struck out the stolen base king, making him the only pitcher to have 5,000 strikeouts. Quickly jumping to the year 1998, with his 52nd home run, Mark McGwire breaks Babe Ruth's record for home runs in 3 consecutive seasons. Big Red has 162 home runs in 3 seasons, 1996, 52, and 1997, 58, compared to the Bambino's 161 dingers hit in 1926 to 1928. Jumping to the next year, 1999, staying on the topic of Mark McGwire, he also became the first player to reach the 50 home run plateau in 4 consecutive seasons. Jumping to the 2000 years, this happened in 2007 when Jose Reyes sets a Mets record, swiping his 67th stolen base of the season, and he also stole 3 bases in this game, and yeah, he broke the Mets stolen base record for a single season in this day in 2007, August 22nd. Staying in the year 2007, as of this day, August 22nd, Albert Pujols hits a first-inning 2-run homer off Scott Olsen of the Miami Marlins at Busch Stadium to become the first player to hit 30 or more homers in his first 7 seasons to start a career. It is also the 5th consecutive game the Cardinal first baseman has hit a home run. Alright, still staying in the 2007 season, the Texas Rangers became the first post-1900 big league team to score 30 runs in a single game. After beating the Orioles 30-3, they had 29 hits compared to the Orioles' 9 hits. 30-3. I mean, even back in 2007, the Orioles were absolutely horrible. As if they still are today. They're still horrible. Man, 30-3. What a embarrassment. Alright, staying on the same game, this 30-3 blowout by the Texas Rangers to the Baltimore Orioles. Rangers relief pitcher Wes Littleton earns his 2nd career save, pitching the last 3 innings of the record 30-3 rout of the Orioles. The 24-year-old reliever from Hayward, California, establishes a new major league mark for recording a save with the largest winning margin. So he went into this game, pitched 3 innings to close it out, and he had a 27-run cushion. So he probably felt pretty comfortable on the mound with a 27-run cushion to work with. So yeah, another cool fact about that awesome blowout game from 2007. All right, jumping to the next season, 2008, August 22nd, joining Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth, Derek Jeter becomes the 3rd player to collect 2,500 hits in a Yankee uniform. The milestone safely is a first inning bloop single off of Redem's Liz in New York's 9-4 comeback victory over the Orioles in Baltimore. So he became the third player ever in a Yankees uniform to get 2,500 hits on this day in baseball history. Alright, so the last two that I want to talk about aren't about baseball milestones or anything like that. They're more like injuries and weird, bad occurrences for these players. So in 2009, Adrian Beltre, he got belted below the belt by a ninth-inning ground ball scorched by Alexi Ramirez of the White Sox. And he doesn't wear a protective cup because it makes him feel uncomfortable. So he was placed on the disabled list with a torn right testicle. And apparently it was super bad. It was like a grapefruit-sized testicle. And I'm going to not talk about Adrian Beltre's testicle for too much longer because it's gross, it's horrible. A huge, huge injury, literally and figuratively. But very bad injury for Adrian Beltre back in 2009. And I don't think he ever wore a protective cup, but he probably should have because, yeah, this is what will happen. You will tear your right testicle. All right, so torn testicles are really scary, horrible, but this one is actually kind of scary too. In 2000, I don't know why I said 2000 like that, but in 2011, with 2 outs in the 8th inning, Matt Holliday is forced to leave the field during the game when a moth gets stuck deeply into his right ear. The Cardinal outfielder is treated in the trainer's room where a utensil is used to extract the insect, which came out alive. I can't imagine how painful a live moth would be in your right ear. Ugh, just thinking about that. That's horrible. But yeah, these last two are just some horrendous injury, freak accident type things that happened in baseball history in August 22nd. And yeah, horrible. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys in today's video. That's all I got for you guys in Today in Baseball History, August 22nd. I appreciate you guys so much for watching my videos and staying active on my channel. You guys are the best for the people who watch my videos, and I'm trying to make more videos, as you guys can see. And if you guys like this video, leave a like, share, comments, all that fun stuff, and I'll be making more videos like this in the future, more This Day in Baseball History videos, and more baseball videos in general. So stay tuned for that, guys. And again, if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.